Yo, what is up, jumpin' jacks and pumpkin cracks and sugar snacks with booger packs? I don't know, man. I don't know. What is up? What is up? Hey, thank you so much for joining me, or welcome back, depending on if this is your first or multiple time coming back. How do I say that? If it's not your first, not subsequent time coming back, return time? I don't know. I can't think of a good way right now, but neither here nor there. Yeah, none of that matters. What does matter is him, and what matters is me, and what matters is you, all of us. And today we're going to be talking about Core Volcanicus, Slug and Sludge, and also Grimlock as the arms. But yo, look, over here. We have the Junkions composing the other side. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I mean, yes, I have ordered two more Grimlocks so that I can just kind of see what it looks like. I've done the mirrored version, so I do have a sense, but a flat picture versus a movie versus an object, they're all different experiences, you know? So I ordered those two anyway, but while we're waiting, I don't know, I just had this flash of inspiration to be like, what if I could use Crashbar and Scraphook to do something? And we set about fidgeting, and just having fun. And this is what we were able to produce. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen in a few minutes. It took about an hour. Yeah, it took about an hour. This took 10 minutes. This is where most of the time took. And also originally, I messed up. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry about that. I chugged my coffee a little too quick. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this part over here, initially what I had done was I used one of the arms to create the foot, and it was like the perfect height, and it was everything. Then I just realized, wait a minute, that's three Scraphook arms, and so I was like, so I had to go back and revisit it. But thankfully, we only used one part of the crash bar motorcycle, so we're able to use the other part as the foot. And thankfully, the tire has a peg protruding on one side and a port on the other side, and so we're able to affix it to this leg. And oh man, I love it. I love it. This was so fun to do. Yeah. I mean, I have fun all the time, but I don't know. Something was particularly satisfying about this project, and we get him his little pizza cutter over here, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of pizza, I'm about to go have pizza in a little bit with my homie. Typically, like my wife is, she likes pizza, but she can't eat like a ton. And plus she's vegan, so oftentimes we're looking for like vegan options for her. But dude, she knows I'm a pizza fiend, and there's a spot called Mountain Mike's nearby. Not an advertisement, but they do pizza buffets every day. And me and my homie usually go there on Saturday. My one homie who I mentioned on the channel before, who's like 18th million degree black belt in every like martial art possible. But yeah, we about to go to town in a second. We about to go to town, dude. We destroy that place, dude. We put in work. So yeah, I'm a big fan of pizza. I'm about to hit that up. So we got this nice little pizza cutter over here. I love that I was able to give him the other tire, so it's kind of like playing with the theme. Is that right? Is that better? That might be a little bit better. Yeah, playing with the theme. We're using the exhausts over here to kind of fill out some unsightly gaps, and same thing for this arm as well, and that just wraps around from the other half of the thigh. What was I about to say? Yeah, the only Junkion part that's used on this side is this exhaust. You don't need it. This can connect directly into the body. However, it does make it more proportional in terms of like width and separation of arms, and so that's why I used it. Yeah, I did want to keep all the Junkions on one side over here, but I was like, dude, whatever, man, whatever. And so this was so much fun. This was just so much fun. And yeah, let's break him down in the event that one of y'all will undertake this in the future. Cool. So you know what? Even these guys, I'll kind of explain how they're made. And so let me just kind of take homie off camera. Bring him up to the front. Cool. By the way, if any of my videos are ever too dark or out of focus or something and I missed it, let me know. Because I'm recording these things on my phone, and my phone has a certain brightness setting, but it's I'm not sure if that's what y'all have, because sometimes I'll watch my videos and I'll watch it on PC and it'll appear too bright at times, like exposure is way too high. But anyway, let me know. Let me know. I know I can't get it perfect for everyone, but still, just curious. Just curious. Okay, so this is just Grimlock, right? Yeah. There's one thing that I've done is I swapped the arms, and why I swapped them is normally they come together like this and then they cinch together. There's like slots and tabs and stuff, but since I'm having him go upside down, I still wanted that connection, you know. See, did you hear how it tabbed in? Maybe you did, and I'm just right. So I flipped the arms, I popped them out, and you know, they're on soft pegs and stuff, so not a big deal. And so this maneuver, you just bend the knees and then you rotate the. I said that so forcefully. You bend the knees. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make it too loud. You bend the knees and you twist the waist 90 degrees, and that's a maneuver that I learned from G0X2, the guy with the phenomenal Volk and Junkion builds. I love that guy's stuff. And so he goes by Sammy on Instagram, and recently somebody hit me up on email, asking, they're a Chinese user, and they said, hey, my name's Sam. So I didn't know if it was him or not. But he was like, hey, I do bot bending stuff. And he's like, I have a channel on Bilibili, and I would love if, you'd give me permission to use your builds. He's like, I plan to make little tweaks on them. And, you know, and he's like, I just haven't found anybody like you who takes it so seriously, who's like so deep in it. And then, oops, sorry about that. It's kind of blurry right now. And then he was just like, yeah. And then he was like, you can use my builds too. And I was like, oh, tight. So I don't know. He says he has a YouTube channel, so I'm assuming he watches this. So Sammy, if you're watching this, you never hit me back with your Bilibili channel, because he was like, hey, you can subscribe to my Bilibili channel, which is like Chinese YouTube. And he's like, and you can use some of my builds. I was like, oh, sweet. But he never returned my email. So Sammy, get back to me. I would love to see your channel. Okay, this is the leg. More or less the same thing. For this one, the arms are not swapped around because we're keeping them right side down. But same thing as the legs, or as the arm earlier. You just bend the knees, but you don't rotate the waist 90 degrees. Then you just plug in the Grimlock foot from Power of the Primes. Then you just get that. Yeah. You just get in there. Get in there, Jer. Okay. It's gonna move the arms. Okay, so Crashbar and Scraphook are connected via this beautiful, magical adapter appendage that comes with Scraphook. They are mirrored images. They're not identical. They're mirrored. And so I do want to let you know that the one piece that has the peg facing forward, or how should I say, when you plug this in, the peg should be facing forward. And when you plug this one in, the peg should be facing up. Okay, that one. Yeah. Because it's like a T-peg. Okay, yeah. So the T-peg, well, anyway. It should be like that because you need it for clearance, okay? Not so much this one, but this one, yeah. So this is just a leg. Very, very easy. This is just the Scraphook body, the shin guards plugged in. I didn't use the shins at all, the legs, you know? And then you're just taking the Crashbar front and you just plug it in back there. This is the foot. Cool, huh? I may use this on a future build, actually. And then that would free up the shins would be available, and then this would also be, anyway, I'm going to riff on that, actually. Maybe I might do that today, later after pizza. And then did I mention that I got the shin guards over here just to kind of beef it up? And, you know, this is pretty stable for what it's worth. So this is the arm. Man, it's always tricky to break down this piece, but this is just a Crashbar torso, okay? So I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. You're not doing anything special other than like removing all the appendages, right? This is just the torso, and this is just one of the legs, but you've spun it around, right? And I put some tissue paper in there to keep the fit tight. But yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, you spin that leg around. It does matter which leg you use, or at least how I've done it is I'm using the one with the seat. In the front of the motorcycle, this is the foot, right? So the seat portion, the back of the motorcycle, is what you're going to plug in to one of the legs. And it has to be on the outer leg because this is going to give you the elbow bend, okay? Let's see. And then, so we've removed the tire back here because we have the pizza cutter here, right? And then what we've done is, let me actually take this off. Yeah, now you can see it much, much better. I should have done that from the beginning. These parts open up so that you can put the pizza cutter inside. I've stuck one of the arms in there and I've sealed it off because I'm using it more to kind of fill up this vacancy, right? And I kind of like that. And then what we're doing is we're plugging the other arm into the other thigh, because that's going to kind of like wrap around over here to beef up this area. You see it, right? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, it's supposed to be like this. Yeah. So you got to twist this. Yeah. And I'm basically using, hold on for a second. My phone's ringing. I'll get in a sec. But yeah, that's what you're doing. You got one arm over here to help beef up this bit, which is kind of like the elbow bicep portion. And then this is kind of like the shoulder / bicep. And that's in there. And this, I believe, I had right in there. And this, either I had it on the forearm. I'm kind of forgetting now. Or, you know what? No. I think I had it here. And it was like that. Yeah, I think that was it. Cool. And then we have this guy right up here. Plug that bad boy into the orange accessory. Then we get this guy all up in there. I know it's going to be blurry, so just give me a sec while I reposition. Get everything right. Blurry. Dude, even with my glasses off, that's sharper than how the world looks to me, dude. I got horrible eyes. If I was out in the wild back in the day, we're in like caveman times, dude, a saber-tooth tiger would have got me real quick. Real quick, because I wouldn't have seen that fool coming, dude, because my eyes are so bad. Here we go. Here we go, Joe. Nice, huh? Nice. Yeah, and then you got to move a couple of things around to get the perfect like look. That's not too bad. But that's our guy. And so, yeah, I encourage y'all, play with your toys, have fun, play with, and not just play with your toys, but get involved in your pastime. Be single-minded, lose yourself in the moment. Don't think about any stressors or cares or worries that you may have while you're playing with your toys, because honestly, it's not really going to help in that particular situation. And you just need a moment to breathe and make sure to grant yourself that. It's super duper necessary, We weren't built to process all the amount of stressors that we have today and stuff like that. So it's tough. It's really, really tough. The reality is, we were meant to live in large groups, be surrounded by loved ones, friends and family. We always had roles, and we would hunt for our food. That's how we would spend our time. And but things are different now. Things are different. So still, don't forget to take care of yourself and surround yourself with the modern essentials that we needed as primitive human beings: community, people, good food, sunlight, exercise. And we're meant to respond to those things. We're meant to positively respond to those things because those are things that kept us alive. And it'll give you a good dopamine loop because we're programmed for it. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough with the PSA. I hope you like the video and I hope you like the build as well. Thank you for your time today. Okay. Oh wow, it's almost 15 minutes. Yeah. Take care, y'all. I'll talk to y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.